Hi, Kyron here again, and wanted to check in with you. I hope you enjoyed the first video where we formed our foundation, where we set our standards, we committed to conduct, and we followed the flow. Now, in this video, we're really looking at identifying your identity and mastering your market. Who are you? How do you fit within the market? What is your particular niche? Once you can answer these questions, you can have a really clear offering to a very specific set of people that feeds back to you simply because of who you are. This is about how you can create attraction instead of having to go out and chase people. We liken it to a net and a garden. If you think about it as the fact that you want to catch butterflies, there's two ways you can do it. You can go out every day with a net, chasing butterflies, trying to catch these butterflies. You're going to have to wake up every morning, grab your net, and go chasing butterflies. This is the equivalent of having a job or going out and chasing the money. Whereas those of us who plant gardens, which is an entrepreneur or a wealth creator is what you should be doing, the butterflies will naturally come to your garden. So it doesn't matter if your butterflies fly off, or even if someone comes in with a net and catches all your butterflies, you know that because you've planted a garden, the butterflies are just going to show up every day. And what's more, the garden is going to start self-pollinating itself, so the garden starts spreading naturally. This is what we mean when we're talking about identifying your identity and mastering your market. How do you position yourself so that you create attraction? Let's jump into it. The second part of iLAB is really focused at yellow level. Identify your identity is probably one of the most important parts for anyone trying to get to yellow level, especially people who are either rebranding a business, people who are going from employee into a business, into being self-employed. And it's also really important for people who are trying to get to green level, where you're now commanding multiple products, multiple businesses, and it's actually moving away from being you are the business into you are the owner of a business. So what is your identity? What is your company identity? And what are your product identities? It usually starts down here, where you are the company, right? And that's very much yellow level, the 8-armed octopus, where you're doing everything and everything sucks. Then you start to get teams underneath you, and then one of those teams becomes someone who can actually run and command a team. And this is what gets you to green level, right? And then you just start bringing in a few of those. So now you're green level. But once you get to the point, these guys are looking after many products each, and many employees in their team. So this person will be yellow, right? A yellow level within your team. Once you get to the point where you've got a couple of these, this person now essentially becomes a CEO. But up here is what we call the venture company, and this is where I showed you for me, that was democratize real estate, right? So every business in here has some aspect of democratizing real estate. And then over here is Kyron, whose goal is homelessness. And my identity is completely different to the venture company, which is completely different to each leg. But you could be coming along saying something like, hey, I'm Will, I invest in people. And in order to do that, I find ideas that are already working and bring the best teams, bring the best resources to them in order to make highly efficient collaborative teams to get the job done. I still think there's a little piece missing, which is what sort of businesses?
Tell you where my criteria for investing is in new technology that changes the environment that it's in. So when I say technology, I'm not referring to IT and software and computers. That's a subset. So one of my other projects is a fertilizer business. It's an organic fertilizer business. Yep. And we've developed a technology that can uniquely process whatever it processes to do what it does. So it's technologies that change the environment.